Hey guys, welcome to the X-Ring. So for those of you guys that follow my channel, you know that I normally shoot 3-gun. I shot factory division last year, won nationals, first place, and I'm thinking about moving to a different division, try something new for 2019. So with regards to that, I want to go into open division. Now I've already ordered the shotgun, got a Dissident Arms on the way. Cost a lot of money, but I think it's what you've got to have to run an open division. But now I'm kind of on the fence about the pistols because, you know, I don't want to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 and get an open gun and have it dedicated to nothing but open, and then I don't like open division, and all of a sudden I'm stuck with a pistol. So what that left me with is some type of optics or red dot ready pistol. So what I'm going to do is I have a Glock 34 and I have the new Sig X5 competition. It's not new, but it's new to me. And what I want to do is I want to test these two pistols with the iron sights first. I want to see what kind of grouping we get. I'm going to do all my testing today at 25 yards. So this will probably be a two-part video. Today will just be iron sights, 25 yards. We'll compare the grouping. I'll use Spear Lawman 9mm, and we'll just see what we get at 25 yards. And then when I get the mounting plate in for the Sig X5, since it doesn't come with mounting plates, we'll do a test, you know, side-by-side evaluation and then compare the two guns. Because I really don't know, but I think this is a good option, is to go with something like this, a polymer type gun, and see if I like it and see if it makes me any faster. So we'll start this test at 25 yards. I believe we'll start with the Glock first. All right, guys, so I'm at 25 yards. I've got the white piece of paper marked. I'm going to shoot a Glock 34. This is a Gen 5. Nothing special done to it. It does have an aftermarket trigger. But like I said, I want to see how it does with the irons first before we go with the red dot test. Now, I've seen a lot of guys testing these 34s here lately, and they're showing like these patterns that are like this big. I think it'll do better than that. But I'm going to do 10 shots. I will fast forward through the shots so you don't have to watch 10 shots slow fire. But it's going to be offhand here at that paper there. I'm using the Spear 115 grain Lawman 9mm ammunition. 25 yards exactly. All right, guys, so that's 10 shots, slow fire. I'll walk it up to the target so you guys can see, but I laser range found this at 25 yards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So there you go. Not a bad group. For 10 shots, you can see 3 up there on the writing, but for the most part, everything was right there pretty close. You guys can see this for comparison. Basically, it's a fist-sized group at 25 yards. All right, guys, so this is a new to me pistol. I just picked it up. It is the Sig X5 competition. Comes with the 21 round mags. You can see that it's been slide lightened here. It has the removable rear sight for the RMR. That I'm not too happy about because you lose the ability to have a rear sight as soon as you take this plate off. Once again, 25 yards. We'll see how it groups. That way I have a better idea. I can tell you that this pistol fits my hand better. I have large palms, and so just up here in the beaver tail area, and just the angle of it suits me better than the Glock. Now, I love Glocks. I'm very familiar with that platform. I love the Glocks. I'm never going to say anything bad about them. I'm impressed with their accuracy. I think they do fine. I want to see how this 320 does. So here we go. 25 yards, slow fire. All right, guys, so that's 10 rounds. Let's go check it out. 25 yards. All right, guys, so as far as 25 yards, I'm going to have to give it to the Sig. That's a pretty tight group there. You guys can see that. That's just a fist. and it chewed the 25-yard dot up like crazy. All right, guys, so here's the video proof of the Sig X5 comp shooting at 25 yards. That's a pretty darn good group. I think that's acceptable for a production pistol. And at the same time, that's a pretty good group too. Now, there's 3 up high, but there is one thing I want to say about this is this does have an aftermarket trigger, but it also has just the standard Glock 3-dot tritium night sights. I think it is a little better to shoot it a little more accurately using this, having the Dawson Precision with a blacked out rear. So it's probably a little easier for me to hold the elevation just right at 25 yards with the Sig. So right now they're pretty neck and neck in regards to which one I would want to choose. At this point, I'm going to have to give it to the X5. The X5 has a much better feeling trigger. The reset is a little longer. Even though this has an aftermarket trigger, it's still not as crisp as the X5. The X5 fits my hand a little better. So the verdict is still out on this, or the jury's still out. So let's see what happens when we shoot some plates. All right, guys, so continuing on the test, we're still at 25 yards. This is a one-take video. I am not doing any editing. The only thing I'm going to do is splice these things together and speed it up so you guys don't have to wait a lot. I've got 10 rounds in this Glock 34. I'm at 25 yards. I'm going to shoot the plates and just see how it feels just right off the bat. Now, I know based on the grouping that it was shooting about 2 inches high, so I'm going to aim about quarter low on the plate, and we'll see how it does. So here we go. 25 yards on the plate rack. Go. So no problem hitting the plates at 25 yards. The accuracy is definitely acceptable enough for me to choose this pistol. Let's see what it does with the X5. I'll see how I do on that. Like I said, no shot time or anything else. Just wanted to see if it would go 1 for 1. All right, guys, now it's time for the Sig X5. All right, so we're at 25 yards still. I know the group was slightly to the left, so I'm just going to hold center and favor right a little bit. 25 yards, here we go. Not for time, just shooting at 25. Well, it matches the Glock, so it's really hard to tell. So right now, I'm kind of on the fence. I've got a longer sight radius in the Glock 34, but that's going to be a moot point when I add the red dot on here, because I'm not going to be using that front sight, and I don't really care about the sight radius. The trigger feels better on this to me. It fits my hand better. The grip angle feels better to me. So right now, I'm leaning towards the X5 over the Glock 34, even though I love the 34, but so far, this is performing just as well. Price point's almost the same. Yeah, I know the MSRP on this is a lot higher, but if you can get these, you can get these things pretty cheaply or inexpensively. I've seen these as little as in the 6s for this exact pistol. And the trigger just feels so much better. I like the sights as well. All right, guys, so like, share, and subscribe. I will finish this up when I come back from SHOT Show. I'll have my RMRs and the Venoms and all that other red dot stuff in. I'll have the mounting plates, since this one doesn't come with mounting plates when you buy it, which was very disheartening because then I had to order them yesterday. I was ready to shoot the red dot test yesterday, but I did not know this did not come with mounting plates. So be aware of that if you do purchase one of these. Guys, I hope you're enjoying the channel. Like, share, and subscribe. We'll talk to you soon. Have a great week.